Welcome to your third and final fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. This one is sent in by Ale the Zombie Slayer. How about Flex Wheeler versus Cedric McMillan? An awesome duo. Flex from 93, Is There Any Other Flex? And Cedric McMillan from the 2012 New York Pro. I have to say, right from the get-go, the angle of the shots, Cedric, they're taken from below. Well below his knee level, I believe, and it makes him look a lot wider, so I had to take all things into consideration. But having said that, I decided to go with the Arnold's Classics 93 Flex Wheeler. I believe he is a much drier, more conditioned version, but gosh darn it, it's not a straight-on shot, so I will use some from the 93 Mr. Olympia. After all, the Zombie Slayer just said 93. And I am going to go with Flex Wheeler. He is much smaller. You could see, I'm sure, on the scale. Cedric McMillan would weigh a whole lot more. But it's not all about weights. It's about symmetry, proportions, things of that nature. Even the calves, even that aspect, Flex Wheeler is winning. And I believe he has much more aesthetics and much more flow. Look at that tiny little wee waistline. Cedric actually looks wide in the waist. You don't notice that in today's lineups, Cedric. Anyway, Flex Wheeler gets the first point in the front lat spread, and here's where you can really see what I mean about the sizes. I don't think Cedric would be that big compared to Flex Wheeler. Like I said, the camera is down low, and it really distorts the width. And Cedric, I think he is bending at the knees, and he's bending back. So I should have probably made Flex Wheeler even bigger. But having said that, there's no way Flex is going to catch Cedric McMillan in this shot. Look at how well Cedric's lats are filled out. This guy is a beast in the mandatory shots, I am here to tell you. So Cedric gets one back. The side chest, it's a little bit difficult to gauge from this one. Again, the camera angle. But having said that, let's bring another one up, and this just shows more of the upper body. I don't know. I like Flex Wheeler's better, almost more aesthetically pleasing. But there's just more muscle on Cedric. I think Cedric would probably be too much for Flex Wheeler. I mean, the guy has, 30 pounds on him of muscle? A couple inches on him as well. But that really wouldn't matter. Side tricep pose. Normally, I don't like the way Flex Wheeler is hitting this, but certain guys, and not Rolly Winkler, he does not pull this one off, but certain guys pull this one off, and Flex Wheeler is one of them. I just don't think he looks good in the mandatory side tricep. But having said that, I think I might give him a gift here. Look at how striated his tricep is, after all. I think this is the Arnold's Classics. It might be the Mr. Olympia. I'm using a collage of them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make this a matchup and give Flex Wheeler the side tricep C's. Back lat spread. I'm going to have to go with Cedric McMillan. Now, this was such a waste of a rear lat spread. Flex had all the parts there, but every single shot that I see of his rear lat spread is so unsymmetrical, and none of them really show his legs from the Arnold's Classics, except for this one. He's doing the splits, which I would vote correctly. I mean, if he was as good in the back. But obviously, Cedric McMillan, just too much in the back development. So Cedric gets an all-important point, and the rear double by, it's very unfortunate that the sizes are very distorted in this. I don't believe that Flex Wheeler was this narrow. He is so striated. If he had a little bit more thickness, I would give him this. But Cedric, I always liked his rear double bicep. Look at that lower back. He has the width, the size, the striations, the conditioning. Let's face it, this is just a tough match for Flex Wheeler to win. But I am going to give Flex the ab and thigh. I always love this ab and thigh. I love that rear double bicep too. It's a shame. But, I mean, he is definitely getting a win in the ab and thigh. Not the best pose for Cedric in this matchup. Now, today's lineups, When Cedric is on, that is. He's one of the best in the ebb and thigh, but not compared with a 90s guy. I am so sorry to break it to you. Now there's a little bit of political help here towards Flex Wheeler. This is a 92 USA Championships Flex Wheeler, and I don't use this word very often. I don't haul it out very often. I'm not saying he was better here in 92, but man, Flex Wheeler was mint. Now, you're not going to hear me say that very often, but he was mint. I'm telling you right now. One of my favorite versions of Flex Wheeler. And like I said, this was a little bit of a political help, so I'm going to count this as the most muscular. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Flex. I can do that. Why not? Every once in a while. However, as you may have guessed, politics will only get you so far here at Marx Max Muscle. I believe at the end of the day, Cedric McMillan would win the most muscular. He's just too big, too conditioned, and it was pretty much a tie on the score sheets. But there always has to be a winner in these fan-requested Friday matchups. Cedric McMillan, 2012 New York Pro. That is your winner. He defeated the 93 Flex Wheeler. Just too big, like I said. And he was aesthetic as well. Not like a lot of the guys nowadays. Big 6-foot-tall bodybuilder, too. Just large, big frame, perfect frame. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this final fan-requested Friday of the week. Get your request in so we can have an excellent 3 matches for next Friday. Hit thumbs up, subscribe. Have a great day.